Ever heard of Candra the Benefactress? This Marvel character is not your average mutant. She's an external, a rare immortal subspecies with mind-blowing telekinetic powers. Picture this: New Orleans, thieves and assassins guilds, and Candra pulling the strings. She's got a gem called the Heart of Candra that's basically her life force on steroids. But here's the kicker: she's not exactly a hero. Candra's all about power and control, manipulating everyone from the X-Men to the mutant underworld. She can move objects with her mind and even drain life forces to boost her own abilities. Talk about a supervillain upgrade. So next time you're flipping through comics, keep an eye out for this immortal mastermind. She might just be the most intriguing character you've never heard of.
Imagine a world where magic and superheroes collide. Enter Cersei, the immortal sorceress who's been giving Wonder Woman headaches since 1949. This enchantress can bend reality, control minds, and turn humans into animals. While Superman is tough, he's vulnerable to magic, making Cersei a formidable opponent. Wonder Woman, with her Amazonian magic resistance, is the perfect match for Cersei. The ultimate showdown comes down to who's smarter, Cersei's magical might or the superhero's strength. In the DC universe, Cersei keeps everyone on their toes.
Imagine a villain so ancient she makes your great-great-grandparents look like newborns. Meet Selene Gallio, the 17,000-year-old mutant who's been causing chaos since before civilization began. This psychic vampire doesn't just read minds. She drains life force faster than you can say immortality. With telekinesis, fire manipulation, and enough magical knowledge to make Hogwarts jealous, Selene's been the X-Men's worst nightmare since 1983. From posing as a goddess to ruling the Hellfire Club, this power-hungry mutant's got a resume that spans millennia. So next time you think you're having a bad day, remember, Selene's been plotting world domination for 170 centuries and she's still not giving up. Now that's what I call persistence.
Calypso, one of Marvel's most mystic and chaotic characters. First appearing in Spider-Man issue 209 in 1980, Calypso is a voodoo priestess with deep ties to Kraven the Hunter. Yes, Kraven the Hunter, and layers of obsession and manipulation to her villainous charms. She's known for dabbing in the dark magic, often using mind control, necromancy, and spells to turn her enemies against each other. Calypso's powers give her control over both the living and the dead, adding a supernatural edge to her intense, calculating personality. Despite her appearances being limited, she has left a mark as a classic anti-hero with a taste for chaos.
Hey comic fans, ever heard of the White Rabbit? No, not Alice's friend. I'm talking about Gotham's most intriguing villain. Picture this: a socialite by day, criminal mastermind by night. Jaina Hudson, daughter of a diplomat and Bollywood star, has a wild superpower. She can create an albino duplicate of herself. Talk about being in two places at once. This mysterious baddie uses her alter ego to mess with Batman while she's off causing trouble. With her unique backstory and mind-bending abilities, the White Rabbit is definitely a character you need to know. Dive into Batman, the Dark Knight Hash-One, and discover this gem of DC's universe. Trust me, you won't regret it.
You know who else is underrated? Grail, the menacing daughter of Darkseid, first appeared in Justice League Volume 2, number 40 in June 2015. Born to the Amazonian assassin, that's a tongue twister, Marina, on the same night as Wonder Woman's birth, Grail's arrival was shrouded in prophecy and secrecy. Her unique heritage as a new god and Amazonian grants her immense power. Grail possesses superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and durability, making her a formidable adversary. She can project deadly omega beams from her eyes, a trait inherited from her father, capable of erasing targets from existence. Additionally, Grail is a skilled combatant trained in both hand-to-hand combat and weaponry, often wielding a scythe with deadly precision. Her complex backstory intertwines with major DC events, including the Darkseid War, where she played a pivotal role in the conflict between her father and the Anti-Monitor. You know who else is underrated? Ink. Ink made her debut in the animated series Batman Beyond, first appearing in the episode Blackout in 1999. As a shape-shifting mercenary, she quickly became one of Terry McGinnis's most menacing adversaries. Born into extreme poverty, Ink turned to a life of crime, undergoing a mutagenic treatment that transformed her into a being composed entirely of a dark ink-like substance. Her abilities are both versatile and deadly. Ink can liquefy her form to slip through cracks, create tentacles with superhuman strength, and harden parts of her body into sharp projectiles. She also possesses a remarkable healing factor, allowing her to recover from injuries as long as a portion of her remains intact. A strength of Ink's character lies within her complexity. Her tragic backstory adds depth, making her more than just a typical villain.
Ever wondered what it's like to have a superpower that could literally make your enemies drop dead? Well, let me introduce you to Silver Banshee, the DC Comics supervillain who's got a voice to die for. Literally. This Irish lass isn't your average villain. She's got a sonic scream that can kill anyone whose true name she knows. Talk about a deadly karaoke night. But wait, there's more. She's super strong, super fast, and can even teleport through sound waves. Imagine ghosting someone by actually becoming a ghost. And get this, she understands every language, so she could probably roast you in 100 different tongues. From ancient Gaelic curses to modern-day mayhem, Silver Banshee's story is a wild ride. That'll make you think twice before saying your name out loud. In the underground of New Orleans, Belladonna Boudreaux, born into the Assassin's Guild, rules as the queen. Her childhood sweetheart is the charming thief Gambit, but their family's feud was meant to end with a wedding. However, Gambit's exile left Belladonna to rise through the ranks alone. This mutant powerhouse can astral project and shoot plasma blasts, and her combat skills are unmatched. Belladonna's story is a spicy tale of love, betrayal, and superpowers. Like a modern Romeo and Juliet with more explosions and cooler outfits. In the Big Easy, beware of crossing paths with the deadly and dazzling Belladonna.
Dressed in all black like T'Challa. If you want static, I'm like sinking Dr. Voodoo, combining genetic magic, causing storms. Only Bumble